Welcome to Active Energy Now from Rick Smith Hypnosis. You don't have to sweat in the gym if that's not for you. You simply need to be more active today than you were yesterday, and more active tomorrow than today. So, once you've settled yourself, close your eyes and let's start by taking the deep breath in as usual. And this time, as you breathe out to start the journey, just allow yourself to smile a little, so that the descent into trance will be even more pleasurable than usual. And breathe in, smile and breathe out, and feel a warm wave of relaxation spreading throughout your whole body, loosening and relaxing all the muscles around your joints, and just allowing yourself to push out any residual tension from those muscles and joints. Just allowing yourself to go limp and floppy, lazy and relaxed, as you drift downwards into that calm, relaxed state where you have already demonstrated that you can make excellent and marvelous changes. Now, you have often shown in the past that you're highly receptive to hypnosis, and that you can now go deeper and quicker into trance than the majority of people. So you know that even now you are already much deeper than when you first started enjoying hypnosis, because you have had so many interesting and remarkable experiences, and the things that you learned and discovered have already begun to benefit your life. So you can fully allow yourself now to go deeper still, while you listen to the sound of my voice. As you drift deeper down now, noticing the regularity of your breathing and how the effect of breathing out each time leads you down deeper, more relaxed. And already you may be curious about what it is that you will learn this time, because every time you come here you learn new things, and every time you repeat those things you learn, they empower and support you more each day. And you might wonder if there's any limit to the things you can learn, or the habits you can change, when you're in this relaxed, deep, comfortable, safe space. And I can tell you that there are no limits, because no one has discovered the limits, as no one has found any limit to how deeply relaxed you can become. So you can always go deeper, and you will go deeper now. So go ahead, let yourself go deeper now. That's good. You're now so deep that you know that your body is completely relaxed and your mind is open and ready to receive new learning, and that you can add new resources that will strengthen you. And I want you to know that everything we're going to do today is scientific. Everything we do today will use the power of knowledge to affect the parts of you. The parts of your body itself that determine how you respond in every situation. And you already learned how to do this. And now you're going to learn how to make yourself more powerful, stronger, and more resilient. Now, as you drift gently downwards into a deeper state of relaxation, conscious only of the gentle rhythm of your breathing and the sound of my voice, I have more useful information that you might like to know. Before today, it may have been your experience that it was difficult to find either the time or the energy to exercise regularly. You've always known that more activity would be of great benefit to your life. And you may indeed have had periods in your life when you were more active than now. So you already understand that when you stay active, you feel good all the time. And you might be curious to understand why you have, until today, allowed and permitted thoughts and feelings to overrule your clear knowledge that being active is good for you. And in this deepened, relaxed state of consciousness, you can now acknowledge that it's a good time for you to make a change. Human beings and other animals too were designed to move. In primitive times, we were very lean and fit and sprightly. We had to move fast when we were faced with danger. We had to compete with our fellow humans for survival. It was an inborn instinct. Nature has created humans and animals with the capability to move around as a necessary part of our survival. Sometimes we move around slowly, looking and browsing the world as we see it. And sometimes we can move faster when we're in a hurry, when we're in danger, or when we're facing a threat. Our bodies have evolved with both these capabilities. To move slowly and conserve our physical energy, and we're always ready to move faster if we need to, or if we want to. For some people, they lose their balance, and they spend more time in the slow energy conservation zone. They take false comfort from relaxation, as do we all. However, they can sometimes forget the pleasure that can be taken from more energetic movement, which balances their lives with health and vitality. For many people, if this imbalance is permitted for long enough, as they near old age, they will begin to notice their physical movement becoming more challenging and even restricted. At this time of life, which we must all inevitably face, you may regret that it could have been so easy to have made different choices and pursued a different balance, a more active lifestyle. It doesn't have to be like that for you, because for any change in your life, a change must first take place in your mind. And you can change your mind whenever you wish. And you're here right now because it is your wish. Your desire to begin to really enjoy being more active. And all you have to do is to want it to happen. And you will make it happen. Maybe there was a time earlier when you enjoyed exercise, and you understand the pleasure chemicals that flood your brain when you exercise correctly. which is the best and most enjoyable part of activity. The rush of exercise can easily become a positive addiction. The more you get, the more you want. And that desire can support and motivate you to be more active, more often. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to call on your powerful imagination. As you've done before, I'd like you to use your powers of imagination and visualization to imagine yourself now standing still in the warm sunshine, out in the countryside. You're standing in the middle of a deserted road, and you're aware that you've travelled some distance to arrive there. The road behind you represents your life. All the years that have passed on your journey to this calm, pleasant place. The road ahead represents your future and all the things that you'll experience from now onwards. Be there now, standing in the road. See what you see. Hear what you hear. And feel what you feel. As you look ahead of you, you can see the road divides in two. At a fork. So you begin to walk slowly along the road. Now going down a gentle incline. And now you arrive at the fork in the road. Just allow yourself to rest there for a moment. Look down the road to the left of you. Understand that this road represents your life for the next few years. If you choose to continue down your present path, the path of allowing outside influences to obstruct you from being physically active just for a short time each day. Because you're curious and you always believe in having all the information you need to support your decision to change. You find yourself drawn to explore this road for a while, always knowing that you can come back to the fork any time you like. So you begin to walk down that road to the left. And as you travel slowly down this road, you begin to notice that your walking is becoming difficult. Your joints feel as though they're stiffening, and your feet are sensitive to the roughness of the surface. Every step you take becomes harder until you feel that it's like wading through a swamp. Struggling to make progress. And as you continue to struggle along this route, you might choose to review some of the things that happened on your journey. Things that brought you to this place now. Have you found comfort in delicious food and drink? Like chips and chocolate and maybe beer or wine. Everyone enjoys these little treats in life. However, you are clever enough to know that it can be so easy to overindulge, to consume more than you actually want, and more than you really need, to just enjoy their simple pleasures. Maybe you allowed your work or your responsibilities to take priority over activity and exercise. It's only natural that you allowed yourself to arrange your priorities according to your judgment about their importance. So you also understand in this deeply relaxed state, where many things become clear to you, that maybe you've used these priorities as an excuse not to do something more physically challenging. Accept and absorb this knowledge that for everything you ever used as a belief, you could have made a different choice, and you would not be feeling as you're feeling here and now. As you continue to struggle down this route you've chosen to explore, and the slower you get, the harder it becomes to move at all. This feeling you have now is tired and weary, slow and cumbersome. It's not what you planned or anticipated, and you make a firm decision right now in your mind. You reject this future version of your life. you know it will not serve you. And you don't need it anymore. You stop. Turn around. And begin to walk back to the fork in the road. And as you retrace your steps, walking becomes easier and less painful. And you know that you've made the right decision. And you never want to go down this route again. Now you find yourself back at the original fork in the road. And as you look to your right, you see that the other road rises gently. And it's clear to you that this route may require some energy and effort on your part to climb the gentle incline. However, you're feeling eager to start. So you begin to walk steadily up the road to your right. As you stroll comfortably up the gentle slope, you feel your whole body begin to respond to the increased effort. It feels great. Now you know that when you feel yourself slowing down a little, you simply increase your pace to compensate. And you make good, strong, confident progress. Your legs feel powerful, like you could easily continue like this. You appreciate the warmth of the sun on your face and the gentle breeze at your back. And it feels like the most natural, comfortable place you could be. And as you walk, you're reminded of times when you felt like this before. Maybe when you were a child, running around and always active. And maybe you continued to be active as you grew up. And then somewhere your enthusiasm for exercise was absent. You temporarily lost something. And now, feeling this way, strong and confident as you walk uphill, you know that you've found something you thought was gone for good. And you can allow yourself to feel satisfied now that this is the future you want for yourself. Go inside and maybe you can identify the source of this good feeling. Like a small glow somewhere inside your body. And you can allow this feeling to grow in you. because this is how it feels when you commit to be active each and every day of your life, and you prefer your body like this. And now you're smiling because you're enjoying yourself so much. Just allow yourself to smile and double the good feelings. The good feelings you already have about yourself. That's right, activity causes enjoyment. And you're really enjoying yourself now. Feeling better and healthier and fitter than ever before. And you've left that fork in the road a good distance behind you. You no longer need to return to that place, because you tried both options. And this one, the healthy, active route, is the route you chose. This is the way you want your life to be in the future. Your desire to be fitter and healthier now energizes you. You're eager to begin on your new future. A future where you feel good because you move. As often and as much as you can. And you're now aware. And it gives you great pride and satisfaction to acknowledge that the decision you've made today is a lifelong change. You now possess all the personal resources you need to follow this route from today forwards. It is by far the best option for you and everyone who cares about you. And you have many choices and options how you start to transform yourself to this active, energetic person you've now decided to become. You are in control. And as you carry this control into your daily life, you make good choices and decisions. You prioritize activity because you know it makes everything else in your life work better. You know how good you're going to feel. So every day you look for opportunities to make a small effort and to add some activity to your life. You love the feeling that comes with physical activity, and you chase that feeling whenever you get the chance. You gain true enjoyment from knowing that you're changing your body each day. in preparation for a long and active life. And as time passes, these suggestions will grow stronger every day. Stronger by the hour. Stronger by the minute. And stronger by the second. And while you allow the knowledge you're gaining to filter through your mind and to find a permanent place where it becomes embedded in your attitudes, embedded in your habits, and embedded in your behaviors. That's good. Well done. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 3. At the count of 3, your eyes are going to open. And you will become fully alert and totally refreshed. Any cobwebs that you might have had, any sleepiness of mind, is going to dissolve and disappear. And you're going to feel bright-eyed and full of energy. You'll be fully alert and wonderful and marvelous in every way. Here we go. 1. Slowly, easily and gently feel yourself coming back up toward your full awareness. 2. You're still relaxed and calm, but notice that your eyes under your eyelids feel as if they're clearing. Kind of like they're being bathed in a sparkling cool mountain stream. And you feel great. On the next count, those eyes are going to open, totally alert, fully refreshed, just feeling excited and wonderful in every way. And every time you go into hypnosis, you can let yourself go deeper than the time before. Because you know that just feels good. Alright, get ready. And 3, open those eyes and notice how good you feel.